guys, welcome back to diamondcfarms. My name is Whitley and this is my mom named Amber. Today we are going to be starting our sourdough journey.
That's right. So we're glad you're here to start this new journey with us. We've never done a sourdough starter before. I have in the past done a potato flake starter, and that was really good, and we ate a lot of cinnamon rolls whenever we were doing that. So I stopped making that and I threw out the starter, and I was like, I'm never making that bread again because I'm so tempted by it. And so we haven't done anything like that in a few years. I have recently been studying and seeing all of the good information about sourdough bread. How it's just a good, sustainable way to be able to provide bread for your family. I love making bread. It's just I have that slight downfall of also loving to eat homemade bread.
Yeah.
But Willie has decided that if we get a good sourdough starter made and it is successful and it works out real good, then she would like to be our resident bread maker. So I think that's awesome. I think that is a great thing for her to look forward to, a great goal for her to have, and it would benefit all of us. And it would teach her a new skill. And so we also homeschool, so we're always looking for new ways to get in life skills and learn new things. So with all that being said, we are going to begin the process of trying to start a sourdough starter. Hopefully it's successful. If it's not, we'll probably try again, because that's how we learn, right? Yes.
Cold.
All right, so we will be using the recipe off of Farmhouse on Boone. I just Googled easy sourdough starter and this recipe came up, and so it's the one that we're going to follow. It doesn't use any scale measurements, which we do have a scale if we wanted to get super particular about it in the future. We'll see, maybe we will. It is a 1-to-1 ratio, which sounded super simple, super easy. So hopefully we can get it going like that, and then when we feed it, it'll just, we won't have to get out the scale and get out all the things, and we could just dump a cup of flour in, dump a cup of water in, mix it up real good, and go. Anyways, you ready to get started?
Yes.
All right.
So we have a cup of water and a cup of flour, and pour them in.
And we have our container.
Yes.
And then, oh, I didn't grab a flour sack towel.
Go grab
But,
it. Fast.
and you need a spoon.
And a spoon?
Yeah.
Got Mommy loving spoon. I would bring her spoon. And it says Mommy's Leavened, and then my name and some hearts. Let me see the spoon. I'll show you. It says Mommy's Leavened. Hang on, is that upside down? Yeah. It says Mommy's Leavened, and then my name.
Is your name upside down when you do it like that?
No.
Oh.
Because I don't know where like you can
nice.
spin it.
Says on day 1, mix 1 cup of flour and 1 cup of water and stir vigorously.
What's vigorously mean?
Oh.
What about the splash?
Oh.
I said, what about if it splashes?
That was messy, girl.
I was trying to do it.
That's okay. Messy cook's a good cook. Is that right?
Yes. That's what we always say. Messy cook's a good cook when we make a mess.
Stir, stir, stir. Man, it's getting awfully windy out there.
Yeah.
I think we're fixing to get a winter storm.
A winter storm? And the boys are at Grandma's.
Well, I mean, Grandma lives like 300 feet down the road.
300?
Yeah, it's not much. Can I help you? Or are you good?
It's
You
like
gotta scrape down all that off the edges.
this stuff on the edges.
Yeah.
I didn't say that.
See all the flour caking up on the edges? You want to get all that in there. This seems really watery, but maybe that's how it's supposed to be.
Okay, here, you can do some.
I'm just gonna try to get all this in there.
Got all the flour out. There's no more. Do we need more flour? Are we just supposed to use a cup?
Hmm?
Oh, we're just
Just supposed to use a cup.
Hmm.
For day 1, we just use a cup. Vigorously. Did you stir vigorously?
I did not stir fiercely.
Vigorously.
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 Vigorously. I can't say it. I can't talk today.
Vigorously.
Vigorously.
No, vigorously.
Vigorously. Vigorously.
Vigor. V-I-G-O-R. Vigorously.
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 Very nice.
High five. We're learning words while we cook. And now we put that in here.
Let's scrape down our sides as much as we can. Oh, well, yeah, we're gonna, oh, I just saw a lump of flour bust. Didn't stir vigorously enough.
Stir vigorously.
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 There you go. Tomorrow we'll just add in here.
Okay, I'll put it in.
That's gonna be messy.
Try not to get it on the sides. So
Whitley thinks that we should mark it to see if we can see it grow.
yes.
I don't know if it's gonna grow on the first day, maybe on the second day, or maybe not till like the
Hey,
fourth
where's
or
the
fifth
lid
day.
at?
I really don't know.
Just the cloth.
We'll cover it with the cloth
And then
so that it can breathe.
Okay.
You do that with any kind of fermented things. All right, so she is making a line.
Okay, there we go.
So there's our line showing where it's at today.
Right there. And I just
Can you-
dropped the marker.
Can you go grab a
Rubber band.
A rubber band, yep. The instructions say place a clean tea towel over the bowl.
Tea towel.
Yeah.
Okay, hold
Like
it
this,
down
like a little
tight.
kitchen towel. It doesn't have to be tight.
Well,
Doesn't
I
have to be
want it
perfect, just on there. Yep. All right, place the clean tea towel over the bowl and set aside and allow it to sit for 24 hours. And I would assume that this is much like any other fermented product, which I've done several of. You want to find a warm spot in your house if you want it to ferment faster. So we're going to do that, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Okay, there we go. Alright guys, we're on day 2 of our sourdough starter.
Yep. So what are we going to do on day 2?
So we are going to take part of this out and we're going to put it in the store here, isn't that right?
Just to discard it, yep.
Yeah,
You discard half.
yeah. And then we're going to put more water in it and some more flour.
That's it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's get to it. Okay, so take that.
Oh, that's kind of separated, hasn't it?
Yeah, that's weird.
I wonder if that's normal.
I think what we should do, we should take this and like try to scoop like you do. You scoop the cream off the milk. I think you should try to scoop the watery stuff off the top of it and then put half of that in there.
No, I think we should mix it in.
Okay, aggressively?
Aggressively. What did it say yesterday? Vigorously.
Vigorously.
Vigorous.
Vigorously.
Let's do it quick. Here you go. All right, we're gonna dump off about half.
Tell me when.
I would just, I think it'll go to most of this. Okay, let me see what's left in there. Is that about half? I
About
can't
right
see.
there.
Yeah, that's probably about right. Okay, so we're gonna discard
My
this,
hand.
and then,
Add this water into it.
yep, 1 cup of water.
Are you sure that's 1 cup?
Yep, it's got a measuring thing on the side of it.
Oh, I was like, how do you know do that whenever you get in the water? Do that and then. Oh, yesterday I made a big mess.
It's okay. That's bigger than yesterday's mess.
Way bigger.
I think we need a little more flour.
Yeah, I think I packed it in too much. Yeah.
I think that'll
Yeah.
cover what you dumped there.
I don't tell them well. Okay.
Okay, then stir it well.
Stir it.
Here, let me knock all that off there.
I think we have like. Okay.
Mm,
Oh, there's still some on the edges.
okay.
Stir it aggressively.
Vigorously.
Vigorously.
Vigorous.
Vigorously. Vigorously.
Vigorously.
Vigorously. You got flour on your shirt. I'm very shaky right now.
You're okay. That's good.
By the power of editing. I marked right here and we're fixing to put the covering on.
Okay. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. It's Day 3 of a sourdough starter.
All right, so the instructions for today are repeat the day 2 instructions for days 3, 4, and 5. So that means we are going to discard half of this, add a cup of flour, a cup of water, and stir vigorously.
Okay.
We were smarter today and we brought a funnel. Oh, I forgot the discard jar.
I was like, where is the discard jar? Okay.
We'll just throw it into this.
Okay.
It looks like it needs stirred a little bit, but it is bubbly. Looky there.
Ooh,
Do you
smell
see the
that.
bubbles?
Smell it.
Yeah. That's a promising thing. If you look down towards the bottom of this, you might be able to see some of the bubbles. Well, it's just the natural fermentation process. I need to go grab my spoon. We'll mix that in. Yep, just mix it up real good.
Stir vigorously. 3, 2, 1, go. Did I make
All right.
this?
No, you're fine. Dump about half out.
Or should I do it on this side so I can see them? Oh, I fell out of my chair. Think that's good? Perfect!
Is it our discard? Well, we want it to be under the line because I think the line is a little more than half, but yep, go ahead and put that on there.
Let's do water first.
Well, if you do water first, then your flour, if you get water on this, then your flour is going to stick to that.
Okay. So, I'll make this where I can hold it. Still.
I think we might have to get a bigger jar for tomorrow. What have you done? You gonna push it down in there?
Yeah. It just like stayed on the edges.
Yeah, knock it all off there.
Got my pants. Oh my gosh, I'm
Pour
spilling
fast.
it. I'm spilling it. Okay. I spilled it on the table a little. That's fine.
All right, you know the drill.
Stir vigorously. Okay. It's gonna get on your hand.
It's all over the place.
Yes. Okay, next on right there.
Yep. Okay. All right. Day 3 done.
Hi guys, it's day 5. Let's get started. So,
It's still separating.
stop.
Why is it doing that? Is this normal?
Let me see.
Mix that in, I guess.
That's nasty.
I don't know. I don't know if it's supposed to be separating like that. We need to do some research. This is the last day that we dump half off and then add more in right here. And if it doesn't look any more promising than this tomorrow, then we might restart. So our cup of water.
No, we didn't just.
Oh, we didn't dump half of this off, so you want it to be about right there. A little more.
That's probably too much.
No, it's not. Keep going. Okay.
Now we do the water. And then put that on and we do the flour. Oh, that's... It always does that.
Because you packed it in there. Stir vigorously.
Vigorously. Vigorously. Vigorously. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Vigorously. It's gonna get all over my hands.
I really feel like we've got to be doing something wrong. I mean, it smells kind of fermented.
Yeah.
But
We need to...
I don't know.
We don't stop that.
Okay.
It is right there today. Good.
Okay.
That's where it is today.
Put the cover on.
I forgot that. And tighten it.
day 5. We'll see you guys on day 6.
Hi guys, it is day 7 of our
What is it?
sourdough starter.
Yep. So we actually forgot to film yesterday. I did feed it because it had formed some of this liquid on the top, which we figured out is called hooch. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It just means that it needs more food. So I fed it midday yesterday, intended to come back and film later on that evening refeeding it, but we forgot. And so we did not get that. And on day 6, it says we're supposed to do the same thing but feed it every 12 hours. And that's, like I said, that's what this liquid indicates. So we just need to be feeding it more often. So we're gonna feed it right now. It's 2 o'clock. We're not gonna feed it at 2 o'clock in the morning, but maybe we'll feed it early tomorrow morning and then late tomorrow night. And we'll get that pattern going of where we're feeding it every 12 hours. So she's gonna stir in the hooch. This has our 1 cup of water in it. And we've got our 1 cup of flour. And like I said, I've been doing some research, and from what I've seen, I think that we first had it a little too watery. We're gonna watch the consistency of it as we're adding in our flour and water and try not to make it too thin. So we want about 1 cup of liquid left in here. Anyways, that's probably why we were underfeeding it, because we had way more starter in there than what we were supposed to have. But we're figuring it out. A little bit more. It seems like a lot of starter discard. But I've also read that you can't use the discard at this point. You have to wait until your starter's like 14 days old. So we've just been throwing it out, even though it seems like a big waste. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So we're gonna add our flour first and feel our consistency. Then we'll only add what water we need. So
I already put a whole bunch of water.
I see that. All right, go ahead and put your flour in there. Okay. Now stir that in. You gotta stir it in, silly girl. I'm gonna hold it off the table so it doesn't clink and bang around because it makes a noisy sound. For the viewers. I'm gonna get elbowed in the face for the viewers.
Hey, what was the word?
Vigorously.
Vigorously. Stir vigorously. Yeah, you can stir some.
Let me see down in there.
I got it on my hand.
1/8 of a cup of water left there. We're not gonna add that in because
Can I drink it?
this is, I think, the consistency that we want.
Can I drink it?
Although we need to try to get rid of the clumps. I guess you can. It's just water.
Yummy.
Okay. So there we go. And now we're gonna start feeding it every 12 hours instead of every 24 hours.
His name is Johnny.
Johnny?
Johnny Bread.
Johnny Bread.
Johnny Bread.
Alrighty then.
Johnny Bread, Johnny Bread.
We also figured out that in the world of sourdough, people name their sourdough starters. So I guess Johnny Bread is what Willie has came up with. Alright, so she's marking it. Now we have 3 lines.
Yes.
But you know it's the lowest one.
Yes, so we marked the one down here, the bottom one.
We probably need to get rid of those other 2 markings on there. I'll do that in a little bit. Alright,
Okay.
so put the covering on.
Get the lid. We need the lid. We decided to put a lid on it instead of just leaving it open.
Yeah, but we're not screwing it on tightly.
Here, hold that.
Nope, that's probably good. We're just barely screwing it on so it still can get a lot of air flow. So, all right, ready for tomorrow.
It is the next morning, which is day 8, and we're going to add to our sourdough maker.
Our sourdough maker?
Yes.
Starter.
Starter. The last marking was the bottom marking, but we fed it again
last night
before bed. So now it's up higher than the last marking.
Right, because it got some of that hooch on it, and like we said yesterday, that means it needs fed, so we went ahead and fed it.
Should I mix it in?
No, there's not really anything on the top of it today, so we're gonna dump off what we want, like right here.
Right there, like we done last year?
Last year?
I said last year, last time. So we add our flour first.
Yep.
Always.
It's okay.
It always does that. I'm just gonna use this side. All I have to do is break it up a little. And then push it down. That's what we're gonna have to think. Yeah. Stir vigorously.
Yeah.
Does it right?
Yep.
I don't want to reach my hand down in there.
You'll be okay.
I don't want to. It's so
Stir it.
nasty. We need a bigger spoon.
Ow!
Ow.
I'm gonna stick my hand in there.
Scrape all the way down towards the bottom. Mix all that up.
So we're definitely gonna feed it tonight, but we may or may not film it.
And we'll be back in the morning with tomorrow morning's feeding.
Yep.
Yep. That's probably good. All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
It's the next day, day 9, and we're gonna add to our Discord. Not a Discord.
We're going to add to our sourdough.
Our sourdough. No, we didn't feed it last night like we said we would. We kind of forgot.
But it is starting to get bubbly.
Yeah.
It also has a very strong vinegar smell.
Yeah.
We researched that. It says that we need to be feeding it more often. So we need to be more responsible
Then
with our
you mix
sourdough
it.
starter. Well, we want it down to 1 cup so that our ratios are equal. All right.
Oh, don't move it.
So we're going to have to be more diligent about feeding it.
Yeah, perfect. I'm not gonna use the back. We did get a different spoon. It's bigger, so next time maybe I won't get it all on my fingers this time. Whenever I'm mixing it, like I did last time.
Okay, you going to mix that in?
Yeah.
We'll add however much water we need to it.
It's thick. You think I need a little water? Put a little water in there. Okay, stop. It was too thick. I couldn't mix it.
Sorry, that's probably really loud banging on the table. So we have the camera sitting on the table. It clinks around a little.
We could have one of the boys be holding it.
It is definitely beginning to look more bubbly, like a sourdough starter.
Yeah.
This is what we've got. All right, Whitley, we're gonna have to set a timer on Mommy's phone so that we can remember to feed this.
Okay.
We gotta be better stewards of our sourdough starter.
No, we have to be better stewards of taking care of
Johnny.
Johnny Bread?
Johnny Bread.
We will try to feed it at 12 hours, and then we'll see you guys again tomorrow.
Yes. It is day 10 of our sourdough starter. He grew!
He did grow a little. Our last line was like right here, and he grew just a little. We gotta discard, baby. We gotta discard first.
We didn't grab the Discord.
We did not.
Well, I didn't. I was not getting everything ready.
In here. All right, so we want about a cup, which is this line right here. Bless you.
I'm not mostly doing the work here.
You said you wanted to start a sourdough starter.
Oh, whoa, that's cool. That looks cool.
That's about right. It definitely looks alive, more alive than it had looked. So that's exciting. We're on our way, Till. It's taking a little longer than we expected, but I think we're on our way.
All the flour? I mean,
Yep, all the flour.
maybe we can just get down. Yep. Okay, oh, yep, and then we'll mix it.
Well, I would go ahead and put in a little water, maybe. Maybe like half, and then we'll add some more if we need it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Should I take that? Hey, I'm gonna need that towel for this one.
Oh, I see. There you go.
Yeah, mix. I can't get it. Okay.
So we did remember to feed it last night,
Yes.
so that's a plus.
Yeah.
And when we fed it last night, halfway through, it didn't have any of the liquid or the hooch on it,
Yeah.
which is, I think, also a good sign. And it didn't have any of that on it this morning either, did it?
No.
So I think we're getting there.
It grew this morning.
We're gonna give it a little more water.
mix it up, Mama. Mix it.
Vigorously.
Vigorously. Vigorously. Boom.
There are so many different ideas about what like the right texture is, what the right ratio is. So I'm just kind of going with what I feel like is right. Most people say like pancake batter or thick pancake batter. We could technically measure it, but I've also seen like a lot of people, once they get it started and they know what they're doing, they don't measure it, which I haven't got it started and I don't know what I'm doing. But I feel like it's going in the right direction, so I feel like we can just kind of eyeball it and keep it at the same consistency that we had it, which is like a thicker pancake batter. And I think that's gonna work for us.
Skip some off and like show them like.
Okay.
That's what it looks like, and it's really thick.
Very thick.
Very thick. Actually, I don't think we need a marker because it looks like he's just right there.
We'll see if it doubles tomorrow.
Okay, welcome back. We think it is day 11, and
It's been so long of a journey that we can't keep track.
yeah. So we're gonna add to our sourdough.
And she has, or he, I'm sorry.
He
Tell him about it.
has grew. A
Grown?
whole bunch.
He has grown. He has doubled almost.
So this was the line he was in last night, and he's all the way up here now.
Just a couple more feedings and we'll probably be able to make something out of him, huh?
Yes.
We gotta dump off some, baby.
Oh yeah.
We got a little excited.
I got this so we could actually see where one cup is. To see if we get it better.
Well, there's more than that in here. We're gonna do a cup of flour,
This is a little undercup.
an undercup,
An undercup.
and then some water.
And some more here. And then mix it
How
all
much
together.
did you measure this as a cup, or did you just get a cup full of water? Did you measure the water that's in there?
Yeah.
So it's 1 cup of water that's in there.
Yeah.
All right, don't do all of it.
That's good. Like it's like
Probably just a little more.
I got a bigger spoon this time. Every time we come back, I have a bigger and bigger spoon. I just
Nope, not enough.
Okay, that hurts my hands to stir with that. Yeah, I can.
You gotta be a tough guy.
Well, maybe not. Sometimes I'm a tough guy. Because I'm a girl, so I can't be a tough guy.
Could you be a tough girl?
Yes.
I think that's about right. Here's our consistency.
Yep, think that's done.
We noticed that our starter had doubled yesterday, or almost doubled yesterday. So we took half of it off, and instead of discarding it, we started another one. And I'll show it to you. It also doubled. So, or pretty much doubled.
This one's for a friend.
Yep. It's right here.
I'll get to one, and
We'll see if it
remember
doubles. See you guys tomorrow.
that. Okay, guys, it is day 12 of our sourdough starter, and let's get to it.
All right. This is what it's done today, from here to here.
From here to here.
So it didn't grow as much as it did last time. So we also bought this really pretty container that we thought would be cute. Since it's not airtight, it could just sit on the counter and it could be the holder of our sourdough. And so we're also going to try measuring our ingredients, because this has been kind of like just try to get the right consistency kind of thing. And we're wondering if we could do better. If we are actually, I'm sure we can do better if we're actually measuring. So we're gonna do that. Let's get this on grams.
Grams.
Unit.
Okay.
We'll see how much 50 grams is. Slow. That was way more.
Oh, that's way too much.
Well, we're doing 100 grams because that's exactly what she got in there.
Yep.
So we're gonna discard this. It's been long enough, I think maybe, I'll look it up, but I think maybe we can go ahead and make a discard recipe with that so we don't have to waste it. All right, so then since we did 100 grams of the starter, we're gonna do 100 grams of flour. So what's 100 plus 100?
1,000.
No. You have 100 and then you get one other 100. How much do you have?
200.
Get over here where they can see you.
200.
All right, so we're gonna get our scale to go to 200. That's how much flour we want to add.
We don't want to add it all, do we?
You stick your finger in there.
What?
I said, yeah, just stick your finger in there. Go until it's at 200. I can't see it, so you're gonna have to, it's 160. Oh, all right, that's 202. Okay, let's take out just a, that is,
It's not.
right at 200.
Right at, okay, we got it right at 200.
All right, and then we want 100 grams of water as well. So what's
It'll
it gonna be?
300.
There you go. I didn't get you anything to mix with.
Ah, it's getting on the table.
It's okay. Here, just pour with your cup over the table. Or over the container. There you go. Keep an eye on it. You don't want to go over 300. Oh. Oh, 304.
It's okay, don't you think? It's still beautiful. Okay, that's good enough, I'm pretty sure.
302. I can do just a little bit more and then I'll go back down. All right.
There we go.
300. All right. And the good thing about this container is that, unlike this jar, we can reach down and get a good stir on it.
He's thick. Thick boy. Can Johnny Bud be thick?
Mm-hmm.
You hold I stir.
This also helps us to know the correct consistency. I think we were getting pretty close to the right consistency because that's what we had most days, wasn't it? Pretty close to that. Let me get around all the edges.
I can do.
Let's see if it doubles tomorrow. We're on day 12, and I read that it takes usually 10 to 14 days to get a mature starter. So we're not giving up hope yet. And I think we've pretty much created it.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, so we think it is day 13, maybe 14. We're not 100% sure.
But our sourdough starter is doubled.
He is so much doubled. Like, what up?
He's a little thinner than he was yesterday.
Yes.
I think I added too much water and flour yesterday,
Maybe.
which I don't think we filmed. We're actually going to dump all this out, measure the container, because we didn't measure how much the container actually weighed the other day so that we could take that off of the total after it has had time to sit and ferment and double. So we need to do that so that we can be more accurate. And then we'll put however much discard back in that we need. And I think we've been doing 100 grams.
I want to poke it. I don't know why.
So we're going to dump all this off.
Do we need, hey, you didn't get the stirring spoon.
I'm going to need a spoon.
Okay, I'll go get you one.
But let's get the majority of this out of here and we'll weigh this container so we know what we're working with. We got most of it out. What?
Do you need a pen too?
Yeah.
Try to find the sourdough spot in it.
I don't know that it's in this one.
It is.
It's not. Okay. All right. So the container is 574. We're gonna add in 100 grams of our starter.
Here, can you move that more over here?
Sure thing.
Because I'm gonna be doing most of it. Little way. Okay, so tell me when to stop.
When you get to 100, watch it. Whoa. One more. That's good.
We
All
got
right.
it.
And Whitley and I are going to do some of our first sourdough baking today.
Yes.
So we're going to use the rest of this on one or two different recipes.
Cinnamon rolls and I forgot the other thing.
Was it pretzels?
Yes, pretzels.
Cinnamon rolls and pretzels. So we'll put a little shot in the end of this to show you guys what they turned out like. Flour.
So that'll be 200.
So up to 200.
Well,
It's okay. It's close enough.
I gotta use my finger.
We have successfully made a sourdough starter from scratch, which is amazing. It's so cool. Makes me feel accomplished. Does it make you feel accomplished?
Yes.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, a little bit more. There you go. That's good. Okay. Oops, I put the spoon in there and it changed it. All right, 100 grams of water.
It's all over my pants. Oh, that's hot water, Mom.
I did warm. It shouldn't be too hot.
So it'll be at 300.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What?
Oh my goodness, you were right at it. You need 1 more gram. No pressure.
No pressure. I'm scared.
There you go.
I didn't even put anything in it. And it just,
Oh, it changed?
yeah.
All right, there we go.
Yeah, I like mixing things. It's kind of changing right now.
It's because my hands are on it, putting more pressure on it.
And because I'm mixing it,
Mhm.
putting a little bit of pressure, trying to mix it good. I think we need a little
Yeah,
more.
that's much thicker than what I did yesterday, so I know that I added too much water yesterday.
You can already tell.
Yep.
You added a little too much. I added a little too much too. But we're good. Okay, I think it's good. I added a little bit of clumps in it. Okay, I think for the most part, it's good. Okay, that concludes this video. Other than we'll show you our first bake. Let's wrap it up. Wrap it up. This is what Johnny bread turned out to be like.
This is a jalapeno cheddar loaf. It's our first loaf that we made with our sourdough. As you can see,
It didn't turn out very well.
there is certainly room for improvement. But we'll keep after it, and maybe the next one will be better. The cinnamon rolls turned out good. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.